Michelangelo's David. It's considered one of the greatest sculptures in history. If you're ever lucky enough to stand in the presence of this masterpiece at the Galleria dell'Accademia in Florence, here are 5 interesting facts for you to ponder. 1. Not everyone was happy about its completion in 1504. In fact, many of the artists who were passed over in favor of Michelangelo were so angry, it was feared they'd vandalize it after being placed in the Piazza della Signora, its original home. That didn't happen, but it was indeed attacked in 1527 when rioters threw stones and chairs at it and damaged his arm. Then in 1991, a man named Piero Cannata snuck a hammer into the gallery and attacked David's foot, damage you can still see today. 2. David's head and hands are out of proportion. That's right, his hands are 2 different sizes, with his right being much larger than his left, and a head slightly larger than it should be, sorta like a supermodel. Why is that? Well, historians believe it's because Michelangelo knew people would be looking upwards at his sculpture, and that a larger right hand and head at that angle would look to be correctly proportioned. An optical illusion, like a supermodel. Our third fact about the David: the block of marble it was carved from was a reject. While we may see only perfection when we look at David, several sculptors started work on the block of white Carrara marble before giving up, citing the poor quality of the block. It sat weathering in the courtyard of the Opera del Duomo for 30 years before Michelangelo took up the challenge to make it work. It's believed that having to work around these challenges is what led to David's slender build and almost casual lean. Fact number 4. David is missing a muscle on his shoulder. Michelangelo revealed in a letter that a flaw in the block of marble made it necessary to leave out the infraspinatus muscle behind the shoulder blade. The blank spot is plainly visible on David's back. Am I the only one that's impressed that Michelangelo knew the name of the infraspinatus muscle? And fun fact number 5 about the David is that he has heart-shaped pupils in his eyes. That's right, 2 perfect hearts gazing at the life or death task at hand. Some say it signifies the strength of his heart. Who knows? Michelangelo isn't talking. I prefer to think that it was Michelangelo being a little bit playful. Artists doing what artists do, making it one of a kind for all time.